he's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Browns and the Ravens, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should.
You hope so, Sukas.
Routine established.
Ball out, ball out, ball out. Just ball out, ball out. Dog pound, ball out, dog pound.
NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. We look at this Browns defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. They go play action now. Jackson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Jackson from the shotgun. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Jackson will throw again.
Oh, what a play.
Right side here, taken in by Bateman. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Herbert.
In there.
Take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And here are the Browns for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2 yards, good enough for first.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. But you look at this defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before.
Damn.
How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Mama, there go that man again.
The conversion on 3rd and 13. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he lost the ball. No.
Picked up by the Ravens.
I should have went down.
With great field position at the 47-yard line.
Ooh, shit.
A little careless with a football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Hands it off out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
They run the option on 2nd down. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And the players on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now.
63 yards.
Exceptionally long one. And he missed it.
They should have tried that.
And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it, but this one winds up no good.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for
Damn.
the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp,
Come on, Johnson.
season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 30.
Yeah, Ray got hit.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Ah!
It's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton.
It's my 3rd pick of the season. That rush got there. 2 back-to-back turnovers by my boy. Yep.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive players are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 20, here's 2nd down at 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. A give left side here for Herbert.
Ah, did you not see that boy do that shit?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Khalil Herbert with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Good catch, rookie.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them.
Damn.
The Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a long loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you
They
get
coming.
cautious, going bold.
They coming.
Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
An incomplete pass on that
Ravens team pissed coming off they bye. And they already lost 2 in a row, too.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Officially just 27 yards there.
Yeah, that wind is in his face. Looking like that wind affecting him like that.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
How the hell we not pay attention to that?
He's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Too much time, but the Ravens taking it to us.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson.
Thank you.
What a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Ah, fuck.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The first carry now. This is
there we go. There we go, Kamara.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Hit.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Here he is.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play-action fake.
There he is.
And he's got it. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Give it to the man that got that big run.
Touchdown.
2nd down. Let it boy come here, baby.
A little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their 1st touchdown of the game.
Now the extra point.
Hey, let's get it.
And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
Damn.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can
there we
be
go.
the rest of the season?
There we go, Simmons.
The way they have earlier this year. That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Get your ass out.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
No, boy.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team.
Send me up.
This one away. It's taken to the 26.
Boy, you lucky. You got just a little shove on you.
A punt of 48. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
White boy Kamara eating.
At the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh! Fumble again. Fuck.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
You everywhere the ball is.
About ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question was, in fact, down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Thank you.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
There you go, boy. Kamara looking good.
Run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And that play went nowhere.
It's ready.
It'll be back at the 36.
Yeah, it's ready. Get off my boy, though.
We'll be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? He'll look to throw.
Right.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground.
Oh, that ball, Ray.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here.
Oh! Oh, how the hell is that an interception?
So the pressure there, they were right in his
damn.
ball's flight, and as a result, it turned into a lineman's dream.
Absolutely, because what linemen dream of, getting into the quarterback's
hit, ball ricocheted, and dude went and got that. Get the.
Even if you don't get the sack, you can make the play that leads to the big interception.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession.
That's what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that and trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. To throw again is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Jackson.
Oh, my goodness.
He's got it. Touchdown.
We got to go put together a drive, man.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the
fucking turnover after turnover in this game. They trying to fuck me.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Damn.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Oh.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Not that time, rookie.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. From the gun, Jackson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble.
Is that our ball?
Picked up by the Browns, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there
I
are
was
more
down.
fumbles caused because now.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at the.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time
I'm keeping it out there, but that was a glitch. Fucking interception that you had.
They can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
The Browns drive about to get started. 1 second, all that remains. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
We got flags now. We got flags now. We got flags now.
Final play of this first half. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And it's the Steelers who are out in front. Jake Frog has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who have the lead in that one at halftime. Jordan
both
Addison,
struggling.
a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. It was a solid first half for running back Khalil Herbert. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half.
You gotta make these second half adjustments, protect the football.
To Brandon and Charles.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. The Cleveland offense ready to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
All right, Ray.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
There you go, Ray.
He stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Then Ray eat.
From the gun,
That Ray eat.
and he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Woo!
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Now Herbert to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw.
Here we go.
Side into the hands of Flowers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
Come on, defense.
Right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going.
Ah, yes. Yes, good stop, Brandon Smith, because you was smacked.
That wasn't the primary target. He's so good.
What y'all gonna do with
I
it?
think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he
Oh, they try to make my boy hit. Man, try to play my boy.
and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Come on, set me up.
This is taken at the 15.
Hey, lucky boy, they be having that angle.
There holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
Damn.
Watching what's happening right now.
They coming.
Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They ready.
On 1st and 10.
They ready.
Should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind.
Yeah, all right.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Second and 13.
Man, they on that.
Complete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hit.
They'll set up to
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. There we go, baby.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play they'll likely be
starting to cook.
About big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Should have went down. They sent the house.
Bringing up 2nd down.
So I don't get my boy hurt.
Play there. The defense wasn't fooled. They sniffed it out.
I think they're going to have to go back and take a few more acting classes because that's what a lot of that is. You've got to influence them to think that it's going to be a pass play and have them drop out and maybe the defensive front coming.
Oh, my goodness. What is going on here, man?